YouTubers, Reborn here at Triple P. The epic moment has finally come. And can you guess what that is? That's right, you guessed it. My own personal, holistic, educational, and comprehensive guidebook for restoring your hair and health naturally is finally accessible at a reasonable price. Now, for any of you who are skeptical or you don't feel comfortable, that's totally fine. I understand those common feelings, which is why I went out of my way to compile a document stating the top 13 reasons why everybody should get a copy of my educational guidebook and why it's priced reasonably. You can click the link right here or in the description box to find that type of information before you decide to download my guidebook. Now, before we begin and we get into all the details, let me address a very important point. Please do not skip any parts of this video. It's very important that you watch it from start to finish. There is a lot of wealthy information that you need to know of in respect to logistics before you go ahead and decide to download my educational guidebook. So please keep that in mind. So now that we got the house cleaning items out of the way, what makes my guidebook so special and different compared to what's already out there in the marketplace? Well, I'm going to go ahead and state those reasons in 5 nuggets. For one reason, the 300+ page easy to read guidebook comes with a surplus of extraordinary bells and whistles. You're not just getting a product at the end of the day. You're getting a supercharged product on steroids that also comes with a state-of-the-art, top-notch, and free, let me repeat that, free, many-to-many coaching service. What that basically means is you, as the user, at your discretion, will have the opportunity to participate on my own private forum where you can bounce ideas, offer recommendations, upload before and after pics, converse about any other subject pertaining to hair and health with a multitude of users, or just simply sit back and lurk. You don't have to worry about being left alone in the dark, not knowing if you're on the right track or not. The many-to-many coaching service expunges that concern. If for whatever reason the coaching forum is not your bread and butter and you just want basic information on what size derma roller to use to regrow your hair or where to conduct a comprehensive thyroid test other than the standard TSH to ensure an overall happy thyroid, or even just knowing where you can find a high quality thermometer to test your bodily temperature, my guidebook does that all for you. It fills that hunger of yours within the touch of your fingertips very intuitively. Now, can I get an amen or not? Okay. Have any of you felt really tired searching countless hours on the web trying to find the most credible medical journals, literature, websites that publish scientific studies in order for you to validate the legitimacy of any purported claims? Or how about this? Have you felt really tired just doing a basic search trying to find the most problematic foods to avoid or the healthy ones you need to incorporate for maximum recovery? Well, if you're that person, I have some great news to share with you. My guidebook shows you that type of information on both a macro and micro level, starting first with my monthly regimen and dietary schedule. The workflow is then followed by a food recipe blueprint and then my specific step-by-step baby instructions to make sure you're off on the right foot. That's what I call cha-ching. To top it off, you wouldn't have to worry about finding the nutritional facts of more than 150 foods and compiling that convoluted data in a user-friendly table. Whether you want to know the calories, vitamin C, or even the fluoride content in, let's say, for example, apples, you can use my guidebook as a perfect cheat sheet. That's what I call icing on the cake. All in all, one can think of this guidebook as an encyclopedia on steroids. It is densely packed with an ocean full of invaluable information that can be used as its own medical database for making your lives 10 times easier. The methodologies and prepositions are scientifically validated, backed with 5 years of my own experimental research, or what I like to call my sweat and blood trial and error experiments. Plus, you'll have the opportunity to view my clear and genuine before and after pics, which are not photoshopped or obscure. And the best part of all this is that you wouldn't have to worry about paying an arm and a leg for it, succumbing to drugs, supplements, or nasty surgeries. If you follow the step-by-step instructions outlined in my educational guidebook, you will experience hair regrowth and better health results. I already have some subscribers on my YouTube channel who are seeing results in as little as 3 months because they decided to apply a holistic, not a one-size-fits-all solution. So that's very important to keep that in mind. I can guarantee you, with the exceptional quality, all-inclusive material, and unbeatable price, there is not a comparable or better product out there. Just Google and see for yourself. All I ask for return is for you to be respectful, cognizant, cooperative, and most importantly, ethical. That simply means following the golden rule at all times with me and the rest of the community. Treat others like you want to be treated. That includes not disseminating my guidebook to anyone that you may know just because you want to help them save a few bucks. I can assure you that 90% of the world's population will be able to afford this product. Rest assured, I have my own extensive ways of doing a due diligence search to track down the perpetrator if it happens to be you for exploiting my guidebook, which took, by the way, more than 700 hours for me to complete. In that event, depending on the severity, I will impose legal disciplinary action to the perpetrator and further terminate all support and services with him or her. So please don't be a fool just because you want to help your friend or family member save a few bucks. Play nice or pay the price. So where do you actually purchase my guidebook from? Well, you can simply click on the link here or the one in the description box. From there, you can create a brand new PayPal account, use your existing PayPal account, or just simply enter your information as a guest on PayPal's highly secured website. One word of caution, please, please, please make sure your PayPal email address matches with your Gmail account, which will solely be used for logging on to the coaching private forum. The reason I say this is because you're going to make my job 100 times easier if both email addresses are uniform. That basically means I can be able to authenticate that you are the actual person who purchased my guidebook more easily. All right? And one other thing I just want to highly emphasize, and let me repeat, highly emphasize, is make sure you create a separate, brand new Gmail account, even if you own one already. You want to be able to segregate your personal emails from the hair and health discussions. Again, that's going to simplify and make your lives so much easier going forward. Once you click the purchase link, you'll see the terms of purchase agreement. This is pretty much a federal copyright legal disclaimer. You should read everything in its entirety before you click the I agree button. From there, you can go ahead and select which country that you're from and then hit continue. You'll then be redirected to PayPal's login screen. You can go ahead and log on with your current PayPal credentials, create a new PayPal account, or if you don't want to do either of those two options, you can go ahead and log on as a guest. Just click on the Pay with Debit or Credit Card button on the bottom. Regardless which option you choose, whether you log on with your current PayPal account, create a new account, or just log on as a guest, you'll see a page similar to this, which is the guest checkout page. From there, go ahead and enter all the required information, and then once you're done, click the Pay Now button on the bottom. Now, as far as downloading the guidebook goes, hang on for just a few seconds. I'm going to go ahead and show you that on the next segment titled Part 5, Where to Download My Guidebook. So, the moment you've all been waiting for, where do you actually go to download my guidebook? Drum roll, please. Drummer? Drummer? Okay, let's forget about that for now. So once you submit your payment on PayPal, you're going to be automatically redirected to a page which will show a Return to Merchant button. Just please click on that button so that you can be automatically redirected to SendOwl's website in order for you to download the entire guidebook package.
Once you submit your payment on PayPal, you should see this screen. As you can see, the name of my company, Reborn Hair Triple PLC, is on the top. I've also put a black strike through in 2 areas. I basically did that just to hide my confidential information from the public for obvious reasons. But on your screen, you should see the last 4 digits of your credit card, as well as your email address right under where it says we'll send confirmation to. Please click on the Return to Merchant button so you can be redirected to SendOwl's website to download the guidebook package. Once you click that button, you'll see Fetching Files. Just wait a couple seconds. It usually takes about 30 seconds for the page to load. Once it's done loading, you'll be able to download all of the files. I recommend just to click on the Download All button so you can download everything all at once. As an alternative, for some odd reason, if you weren't able to get to that download page then and there, you'll also receive an email from SendOwl. You can click on that link and it will redirect you to that website where you can download the guidebook package.
One thought worth mentioning is that neither SendOwl nor myself store any of your financial information. That type of information is stored on PayPal's secured servers, just further increasing your confidence and comfort around the entire buying process. That's what I call a full flush, my friend. Hey guys, hang in there. One final food for thought. Once you download the package on SendOwl's website, you'll notice 3 other instructional files. It's highly imperative you read those files in the following order to ensure a smooth, problem-free transition to the coaching forum. For each of those instructional files, please make sure you read everything from start to finish. Otherwise, our communication will be inefficient and I'm going to be spending a lot of unnecessary time fixing any problems you have caused as a result of not carefully reading my explicit instructions correctly. With that being said, I just want to thank all of you for tuning in and for your patience in getting this far. If you got in this far, kudos to you. I have full faith and confidence that you will do the same in my program. I look forward to actually establishing long-lasting relationships with each and every single one of you, whether you reside in the United States or in another country. Thanks again for your interest and for your lovable support. I wish all of you a safe, successful, and prosperous journey. Take care.